Hi everyone, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Just to introduce myself very quickly, I channel the angelic realm. So every reading on this channel is going to be a different experience. Sometimes I channel a lot before I pull cards. No particular spread. It's more like a conversation between me and the angelic realm. And then they confirm everything that I say. The past 3 readings on this channel have been pretty intense, okay? Completely different experience. I wouldn't say that it's like, it was a normal reading. It was more like a mediumship experience. Like, it was really, like, legitimately, like, the craziest thing I've ever experienced. And, I mean, it's not crazy for me because that's how I live my life in general. But it's a lot to share on a YouTube channel. It was like, you know, me and my relationship with the other side and you guys hanging out with us here and seeing them do what they do. Nonetheless, since I just posted that was a lot. And I am posting daily now. Okay, if you're new, know that. And also know that my readings are timeless. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. So you can click video and anything that you're drawn to, even if it was like a year ago, go ahead and click it. So this one's going to be light nonetheless. It's a state of surrender. The angels say what they want to say, but it's not going to be anything like the past couple of readings I've posted. They want to give some little detail and whatever they want to say, some advice. That's what they're going to give, okay? They're having me start with the Sacred Traveler deck, which I love. Okay, right off the bat. And I'm going to read the messages that they say in the book. Okay. Crossing bridges. Fellow travelers, crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Fellow travelers, support is all around you. Okay, so they're basically saying, just because you don't see the support around you doesn't mean that there is no support around you. I think the past couple of readings, which have been really intense, the divine, their main focus besides literally slaying demons. Okay. Just that was involuntary. You guys know everything's just, I don't even think about it. Embracing enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness. As I was saying, amongst everything, no matter how intense the readings are, their main message always is to remember. And their main purpose in having me even start a channel is to remove the taboo of what I do. Okay? And just really let you guys know that, you know, spirit does exist. Angels do exist. You know, they are the spiritual military for us. They are here to fight for us. And they're trying to push us to be in a place where we don't feel bad. We don't feel strange. Asking them for advice. Shout to the heavens with happiness. Support is all around you. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Okay, if you don't know where to go, what to do, how to cross a bridge, whether, you know, maybe you guys have burned some bridges, okay? They did emphasize that we have been in this place where we've been burning bridges and creating new ones, basically, okay? It's kind of like that transitional period. I'm telling you right now, this year is going to be a crazy year. It's going to be a life-changing year. So if you feel a little lost, okay, they're here to help you, okay? Shout to the heavens with happiness, meaning put yourself in a place of peace, knowing that regardless of what you're going through, you're happy asking them for advice because they are going to release you of any heavy experiences to bring you clarity and support you, okay? You're about to cross that bridge, okay? It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Now, again, if it's in relation to love, their main focus in the past couple of readings is that regardless, around this full moon, you are going to be clear whether or not you are going to separate from someone or move on from someone. Either way, you're going to step into a very, very important relationship within 4 weeks into 6 months, okay? Meaning you're going to have communication within 4 weeks and it's going to progress into 6 months. For a lot of you, it's somebody from the past, okay? But the big emphasis was that there was a lot of ugly stuff that was hidden. Okay, but there, for whoever's here, every reading is going to be different. I'm not saying that that is in particular with that group, but you will know. It's time to heal from whatever you went through with that situation. Okay, but it says mending and releasing. Okay, so it is possible that somebody's being pushed to cross a bridge instead of burning a bridge. Okay, so somebody might be lacking the courage right now to connect and mend something and release whatever happened in the past, whether it's to reconcile with someone or to move on. Nonetheless, shout to the heavens. They're going to help you. Okay, let's see what they have to say. Crossing bridges. It's time for healing. 37, page 37, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they are clarifying that this has everything to do with love, because they have been emphasizing the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, okay? Which is the ultimate union, being in a relationship, building something very solid that lasts a lifetime. So they've been emphasizing that, and they're emphasizing it again. That's what we're talking about, because this doesn't say love anywhere, but that's how they tell me that's what I'm talking about. Card meaning. Crossing bridges is a way to let go of the past and begin a new cycle in life. A heartfelt change is ahead. It's time for healing old wounds with people and situations. It's time to forgive and let go of the past. Do whatever you need to do to make amends and then let it all go. If there is anything unresolved in your life, take steps to restore and reconcile. You may even need to burn bridges behind you. Did I not say that? It doesn't say burn bridges. I told you. They are just, the main focus is that they're going to make it clear to you whether or not you are going to burn a bridge or you're going to move forward in a bridge. Either way, you are moving forward and you are crossing a bridge. Okay? They're asking you to ask them for guidance, and they're going to tell you what bridge to burn and what bridge to cross. Nonetheless, the moment is now for you to have clarity, have peace, so that you can just, regardless of what happened, they know it is not fair to you to sit in that heavy energy. They want you to release that, okay? You may even need to burn bridges behind you, heal the rifts within yourself, help others traverse bridges in their lives. The sacred traveler wants you to know. When the traveler crosses a bridge, a new land awaits on the other side. You are ready to cross a bridge or a bridge gap in your life. There are times to step away from certain people and situations. There are also times to carefully mend bridges with people, situations, and places. ... And then go forward. Can't make it up. Just said that. Never even seen this before. This is one of those powerful healing times to choose. Maybe there is a wound inside of you that needs to be forgiven and or accepted. Transform the inner grievance. Forgive. Let go. Do it now. You no longer need to carry it with you. Perhaps there is a person from your past with whom you should reconnect or release completely. You know what to do. You know what you need to do. This is the time to do it. Oh my God. Okay. So that's what they have me do too. Okay. If they have me like interject and just interrupt and whatever, that's their way. They have me channel before. Again, that's their way of confirming that whatever this says, this is them speaking to you. Okay. And it literally, either way you look at it, it's beautiful because they are emphasizing, it's the same as what they've been mentioning. It's like you're going to have communication with somebody very soon, but the divine's going to make it very clear whether or not you're going to burn a bridge or move forward. But this is like judgment day right now. This is like time to make a choice right now. All right. Ask them for help in this situation, but you're going to know, honestly, within this week. Fellow travelers, let's read that. But this is not the time to like hold back on not communicating your truth. Truly, it's not. Support is all around you, fellow travelers. Card meaning, be open to support and help from others. You don't need to do it alone. Sometimes that support comes from someone you'd least expect. If someone offers you help, accept it. Trust that your life is guided. Unseen spirit travelers are helping you. I told you. Know that you are so very loved in ways that you may not always directly experience. Sharing the journey means that there is support all around you. Blessings from above are showering over your life. You are safe. Angels and spirit guides are real, and their presence is near. They are only a thought away. Kid you not. I told you that's their main focus. They did all of that just to let you know that this is a turning point, and trust that they're there. And let's say someone comes back to reconcile with you. Whether you're the person approaching someone to reconcile with someone, or you're the person on the receiving end of someone communicating with you. Okay? It's time to release any kind of fear and just trust in them. And that's what they emphasize with that high priestess. They're going to give you guidance through your intuition. You got to trust that. Okay? Regardless of fear. Okay? So you can get out of your bubble and either go towards a new path or reconcile with someone. Nonetheless, you have to release whatever it is that's holding you back. Angels and spirit guides are real, and their presence is near. They're only a thought away. They're messengers from the Creator, and they come with immense blessings and love. All is well. The sacred traveler wants you to know. Fellow travelers are guiding and supporting you, and they love you deeply and profoundly. Be still and open your heart to the messages, to their messages and healing. They will come to you in soft breezes, rainbows, and feathers that seem to magically appear. Sometimes they will come in the form of a stranger with a message. I'm a stranger with a message. Hello. These signs let you know that you're going in the right direction and that all is unfolding exactly as it should. Messengers from the Creator come with immense blessings and love. Be open to receive love from others. You are a healing, loving force for others. Okay? So there's a need to having to let go of anger, okay? The big emphasis is you have to focus on yourself first. You have to be able to give and receive love. There is no space for anxiety or anger or anything here, even if that means having to burn a bridge, okay? Because they're trying to grant you the blessing that you're supposed to have right now. They've been saying that. You're about to receive that, but you have to, you're being put in a place right now where it's like the moment of truth. Embracing enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness. Stop waiting on the side. Oh my God. Can you freaking... I told you. You're being pushed to move forward and take action. Either to move forward, burn a bridge, or come forward towards someone and make a decision, whether to separate or move forward, but like to let go of everything, all of your demons, everything you're holding back, all of your negativity, and actually do what your soul tells you to do. Okay? Stop waiting on the sidelines to heal your life and reach your goals. Get up and take some risks. Break a few rules. Shout to the heavens and shout to the heavens with joy and exuberance. Side note, I channel in between. But another emphasis that they had the past couple of readings is that it's like people living through a state of projection. And it had nothing to do more so with the love you had between somebody. It was like a downward spiral. It had more to do with the fear of taking risks. Okay? Clap your hands with glee. Be silly. Don't hold back. Allow childlike wonder to flood your life. Take a day off work. Experience and celebrate even the smallest events of life. Discover what's great about each day. This is not the time to be reserved. Told you. Embrace every aspect of your life. Smell the daisies. Good times are ahead if you just let loose a bit. The sacred traveler, I can't speak. The sacred traveler wants you to know. An unseasoned traveler believes that happiness only comes after one has reached the destination. However, the sacred traveler knows that the fastest way to manifest your dreams is to be happy now. You don't have to wait to experience joy. Your enthusiasm about what you already have will ignite miracles in your life. Without enthusiasm, something inside you sleeps. You must awaken, and then your relationships flourish. Your health becomes vibrant, and your connection to the Creator deepens. Okay? There's a big emphasis with this sentence in particular, okay? The sacred traveler, okay. An unseasoned traveler believes that happiness only comes after one has reached the destination. However, the sacred traveler knows that the fastest way to manifest your dreams is to be happy now. This is the energy of someone feeling like they have to hold back from a relationship or hold back from moving forward because the circumstances aren't right, etc. And what ends up happening, you see, especially if you have a soul connection with somebody, is that there's no place for fear in that. So what you're actually manifesting, it's not really you thinking that you're doing the right thing. It's actually you just adding negativity, and poisoning your connection, okay? And bringing anger and building a situation where you think you're building a bridge, but you're actually burning it. Because what you're actually doing is manifesting in your life a representation of that which holds you back into that mentality. That which holds you back into that mentality is, I need to be here in order to have that. This won't work out because of this. This is too difficult because of that. And that actually comes from a place of being afraid to take risks. And it's fear. Okay. So it's the energy of someone thinking that they are being logical. Okay. You know, I have to do things like this. And they think it's coming from a place of love. Like, yeah, I want to provide for you, whatever. But really it comes from a place of fear. So that's what it's being projected. Okay. And it's mirror mode. Okay. So if someone projects that onto you, even without realizing, that's what that moon card, they've been emphasizing this projection energy. If you're connected to somebody, they in one way or another project that fear towards you. And then it becomes a disaster, because when they project the fear towards you, remember, everybody's an individual, right? Everybody's different. So the way fear manifests in one person is not going to be the same that fear manifests in another person. A scenario is, example, and I'm channeling what they just said. Someone in their mind thinks that they're doing the right thing. So they're going to put themselves in a position where if you react in a certain way, they're going to be able to blame you, calling the kettle black. Because in their mind, they think that they love you so much that they're protecting you in a way from their shitty life or whatever. And they have to have all their ducks, you know, aligned in order to take a move, because they want to give you like the best. Okay. And they just don't know. Okay. And then they get into their own personal, you know, 9 of Swords energy, like whatever, like anxiety or whatever. And then, you know, what happens is that they are unaware, that moon card, that projection comes from fear, because you could only have happiness if you are actually happy now, if you honor the connection that you have from someone, like truly. And you know what happens? So again, everybody is different. So the energy of fear manifests differently in everybody. So even if that person was not aware that they're projecting fear onto you, they are. But you're a different human being. So if someone projects fear onto you, you by default project fear back onto them. But let's say you are the kind of person where you're extroverted. I'm like that, right? So fear manifests in me. I'm using myself as an example just so that you can have the analogy. Fear manifests in me in a very outward way. Okay? Okay? Remember, fear is fight, flight, or fawn. Fawn is I take no action. It's like a deer caught in headlights. Fight is I'm fight you. Flight is I'm running away. It doesn't matter. You can't call the pot black, okay? Like you're fighting, you're flighting, you're fawning. What I just described to you about somebody, and this is applying to you. It's not just an analogy. This is the reading. So if you're led here, it's not an accident. This absolutely applies to your relationship with someone. It's like somebody, that energy that I just explained about them thinking that they have to protect you and do things in the right way, that's fawn. That's fawn. That's like being in a state of extreme. Fawn is like the energy of you're not running, you're not fighting, but you get still to the point that you're frozen and you don't even realize it. Okay? For whatever reason, depending on your situations in life, how you have been trained, your subconscious programming, that's what puts you in one, you know, category. So somebody that reacts in a fawn way was taught not to react to like intense situations. Me, for example, my fear manifests in fight mode by default. Okay. So it'll come out in any way. I'll explode by accident, you know, whatever, right? That is just how I am. But that doesn't make it any different. So I'm getting that energy for you and somebody. And then what ends up happening is there's somebody, again, and it ties to the other readings, projection energy. It's like looking at things through a screen without realizing it. So it's very easy to project that onto someone, but they're fawn. So they think that they're living in happiness now, and they think that they're building. That's what I channeled before. You see, it all correlates. It's channeling. They think that they're building a bridge, but they're really burning it. Because let's say this person, this is the masculine energy. They have me channeled differently every time. is there with the lantern. Like, okay, this person doesn't know I'm building a bridge. So let's say you're there coming before them, right? Like you're following their path. I'm building a bridge. I'm building a bridge. That's why I can't be with you, whatever, because I want it to be solid. Let's say you're walking behind them so that you guys could connect. They don't realize that actually that mentality is fawn. And what they actually did was light a fire behind them. Their back is turned to the fire, so they don't realize that they're burning the bridge behind them. So if the bridge burns behind them, you can't follow them. Now they're alone. And now you're in the water. Okay? So that's what that is. No lie. And then it turns into a downward spiral again, depending on how it manifests. It manifests into... It has to come out somewhere. So let's say I'm in fight mode. You're going to find anything to fight about. You did this, you did that, you did that. But it all goes down to the energy of fear. And then this person thinks that it's a blame game. Okay? And that energy is thinking like, oh, I'm just living in the moment. I'm just going with the flow. I'm just living in the moment. Why can't we just go with the flow while I build whatever I'm building, you know? But that's not actually embracing happiness. That is not happiness. Embracing happiness is you feel a connection to somebody, so you embrace it no matter where you are, and not being afraid of a risk because you know support is all around you. That's for somebody. Okay, so that was the message. That was the message that they're saying. For some of you, and this is just reality, they're telling you the foundation of the situation. This is what ended up happening, right? So for some of you, this has gotten so out of control because what ends up happening in situations like this is that, again, this is the reading, they're having me channel, is that this is, and this probably applies to you. What ends up happening is, if you don't know when to walk away, if you don't know how to become aware of these dynamics that I just explained, you become aware of this situation, this dynamic that I just explained to you, too late. That energy is not just a pot calling the kettle black. It manifests into things. It'll push somebody to cheat. It'll push you to do something crazy. And if you allow it to become such a big demon, it becomes so much that bridge is already burned. So honestly, too much damage has been done. Okay? That's why for some of you, it's the energy of having to communicate with someone and just like letting that go, acknowledging that, and then just being able to move on. But for some of you, it's the ability to mend and connect with someone. So that's the point that you're at. And I feel like something's going to change where you are. Oh my God, I told you. The full moon in Gemini. We just had a full moon in Virgo, okay? Gemini is all about communication. All right. And Gemini, you see there's two people, one person with their eyes closed, one person with their eyes open. That to me signifies what I was just saying. It's like the conscious and subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is you with your eyes closed. And the conscious mind is what you're aware of. You're going to have answers. So someone's going to communicate with you. You're going to communicate with someone. The answers you need are coming, okay? In order to make that decision. And complete the cycle. It's full moon. Oh, sorry. I didn't even see them. Oh, what is going on? Okay, really? I'm sorry. Like, clearly that was 12. So, no. Okay, there we go. Last one. Nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. Okay, so they're clarifying to you. Sorry, this isn't the Disney Channel. Nothing is set in stone. You're going to get you're going to get communication very soon. They keep saying that. They're sticking to it. Nothing is yet set in stone, meaning it can go either way. You're either going to burn a bridge or mend a bridge, but either way, you're going to have peace and you're going to communicate with someone very soon, okay? It's a two-way, you're going to know. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius, okay? So there's a big possibility for this turning out really good for you. Give me something else. But luck on your side is also that same thing. Didn't I say there's a big energy for Regardless, you're going to have peace with whoever it is that you didn't have peace with. But you're going to come into a very important connection within the next 4 weeks. The energy is gaining momentum, okay? So that the answers that you need arrive. Sorry. So this is happening very soon. Oh my God! I said this is happening very soon. It's the full moon in Virgo. The full moon in Virgo today was 3:15 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. This is today. You are good enough. The energy is gaining momentum. They have been saying that to me in every reading. In particular, the energy has been gaining momentum to reach the full moon in Virgo. Dude, seriously? So, like I said, the energy of a full moon is the strongest 6 days before, 6 days after, and it keeps going to the next 6 months. That's why I said you're going to get communication within this week, most of you. In the next 4 weeks, though, that's the biggest energy for what I just said, and also meeting someone. In the next 6 months, it's going to change. Nothing is yet set in stone. You are good enough, okay? So that goes hand in hand with whether you realize it or not. You see how there's somebody here. I channeled the subconscious, eyes closed, and the conscious, eyes open. This is the woman with the eyes closed. Okay, there is like a big energy of like, fear comes from not feeling good enough. That's the truth. Not feeling worthy for love. That's the truth. Whether you want to admit that or not, that's where it comes from. You're scared because you're afraid that you can't manifest something. So the divine is making it clear, is pushing you right now, full moon in Virgo, to go into that space. For that energy to gain momentum and you to have clarity. Wow, I love that they confirm. Hold on. I love that they confirm so much. Woo. That's 2. I didn't see it, but I don't like when 2 comes out. I said 1. Doesn't feel right to me. Okay. Wow. Hell yeah. Super moon. Emotions are running high. Emotions are running high for you and somebody else. So that's going to end up in communication. Okay. So somebody's feeling this just like you. But the answers that you need are coming. Okay. No. I'm going to pull just one more, they said. There. That's 1. Let's see what it says. Blue moon. Believe in the impossible. Okay? That goes hand in hand with the entire message. All right? About fawn. Like, this can't happen because of this. This can't happen because of this. If you don't believe, then no. This not believing in the impossible genuinely comes from the subconscious thought of not feeling worthy of something. Again, this is either for you or the other person. Nonetheless, if you are connected to someone, it's a projection. What they feel, you feel, whatever. And then it's the pot calling, and then it manifests differently in 2 people. And then it's just like blame game. And this kind of a relationship literally happens only once in a blue moon. This isn't something that happens all the time. But that doesn't mean that you have to end up with this person. That is called free will. But the divine's not going to keep you in this place for long. If you're going to burn the bridge, you're going to know. If you're going to cross the bridge, you're going to know. But full moon in Virgo, like I said, they're clarifying everything's happening right now. All right, I'm going to keep this light, like I said. If you haven't watched the reading from yesterday and like the 3 readings before that, this has everything to do with it, and it goes like a freaking sequel. They're very long, so take some time and watch those. All right, now give me some specifics about the situation, and then we're good. What can they expect, please? This is in particular between you and somebody else, okay? This is love. I love reading. Hold on. Separation, I told you. So you guys are in separation right now. But this separation card says sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. So you have a separation right now. But like I said, the energy is gaining momentum, meaning somebody is starting to miss you and starting to think about the situation and is unsure of what's going to happen in the future. Okay? But the divine's making it clear that it's either you're going to burn it or you're going to cross it. End of story. Girl with a snake. Empath and narcissist paradigm. Being charmed or used. Enable boundaries. Okay. So there was a very unfair dynamic here. Okay. Okay. Doesn't mean that this person quite literally is a narcissist. It could be. Okay. But somebody feels used in this situation. Somebody feels, you know, like just whatever. And it depends. It might be. Okay. Somebody was giving too much. It says enable boundaries. So somebody enabled boundaries in this situation and created a separation with somebody because it was really unfair. And that goes hand in hand with that message that I said. Somebody like keeping you like, they don't tell you, like they have a connection with you, so they want to keep you around, but they don't make any move because they think their life is not together. And meanwhile, they, in their mind, don't realize that they're doing so because they don't feel worthy. But they also, it's a projection. They don't see how selfish that is. Okay? So you enabled boundaries. But the divine's going to, it's like, okay, you were not unsure of the future, so I enabled boundaries because this is not fair and I feel used. Straight up. That's what happened. But now someone is sad, someone misses you, someone keeps thinking about you. So the divine is pushing somebody, again, to either move forward so that you can make those boundaries, not only enable them, keep them there, or heal the situation. That's clear. The Phoenix. New phase, rekindle, transformation, growth, change the mind. Okay, so there's a big omen. It's like rising from the ashes like a phoenix, okay? Literally, this is complete transformation of who you both are. There's a big omen for, again, the new phase. We got the full moon in Virgo, which is right now. This is all to do. This is brought to you by the full moon. There's a big energy for someone going from being unsure of the future, somebody enabling boundaries because of someone else's selfishness. And then someone coming forward wanting to rekindle with you and because they changed their mind. Okay? But this could also be you enabled boundaries and you're going to have a new phase. Because you're going to renew yourself, transform yourself, and you change your mind about what you wanted with this person because you're ready to grow. But it does say rekindle, and rekindle means coming together with somebody. So that's for some of you, but not everybody. You're going to know, though, that's the best part. Like, you're going to be clear. Tell me more. Yeah, there's heartbreak right now. Heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. Something happened here. There's a lot of heartbreak here. I'm telling you, that's what the past couple of readings have been very intense because it's like a lot of sadness, a lot of pain, a lot like you're lost, like, you know, but it's a girl here. It's a woman here. And it's a woman here again being wrapped around with the snake. Like, so you're like, you know, I don't know. Like, I either want to move forward or come back with you, but somebody does miss you. Because the separation here says sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, but unsure of the future, right? But then the woman here is deeply hurt, sad because of the separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, and mourning. So there's a feminine energy here that's just like, you're hurt, but you're not in the mindset of like, I'm yearning for you. Like, you're over that because of the selfishness. Yeah, because of the selfishness, self-indulgence. Focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. Literally, that is exactly what's going on because this person, okay, that's the truth, whether they saw it or not, was being very selfish. That was divinely guided, though. And that's what's going to allow you to move forward. And the divine's going to help you by making it clear. Like, you're going to have clarity through talking with this person. I told you. All right, to like release whatever you have to release so you can move on, enable boundaries as in shut them out, or enable boundaries within each other so you can move forward together. Because somebody does miss you, that's the truth, but you're not in that energy right now. You're in the energy of like focusing on healing and self-worth because you've just had enough. But here, talking, interesting, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email. What does that mean? Somebody's going to come and talk to you. You're going to have a talk with someone very soon, and they're going to say that they're interested in wanting to rekindle this with you. It's really going to be, the ball's going to be in your court. Love, wow. Wow, with the Hand of Cards. I always, whenever I see the Hand of Cards, I also laugh because, like, I'm the one with the Hand of Cards here, right? And this talking is in regards to love. Unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. Someone's going to tell you that, like, they love you unconditionally, regardless of all of this, even though they realized that they had a lot to do with it. And they're ready to take a chance, risk, being strategic. But then it says options not showing hand and gambling, okay? But unconditional love, it means, like, it's like the energy of, okay, oh, girl with the snake, that, look at where it lands at. So there was a separation because you have unconditional love with this person, but you realized you had to focus on yourself and focus on self-love, okay? Because you weren't feeling affection. You feel attracted, but you felt like it was one-sided. Especially, again, here, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. You had to enable boundaries because someone was not showing their hand. Somebody was literally, quite literally, says gambling with your heart. You see? That's what that means. Okay? But now somebody wants to rekindle, so they're going to come forward and take a chance, a risk. They're trying to be strategic. Okay? But the divine's going to take them out of that energy because it's exactly the same thing. You cannot be happy when you're living your life based on a strategy. Wow. The Phoenix and the butterfly underneath. Relationship evolving to the next phase. Healing the inner child growth. Under rekindle. So that's a big omen for you actually rekindling with someone and moving forward. Okay. You both had inner child work to do. Underneath heartbroken is Cupid's arrow. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise, invitation, or meeting. But it also says hesitation. Okay. Also says hesitation. So you're deeply hurt, you're sad, there's a separation, you're feeling lost. You're going to have a surprise invitation or meeting from somebody, okay? You might hesitate to accept this from somebody because you feel sad and stuff. Like, after all of this, you don't know. So somebody now wants to come forward and take a risk and stuff. They weren't showing their hand before. Everything that I talked about before, the fawn thing, that's why. Your heart was so freaking big, but you're like, okay, I'm gambling with it now. So I have to, you know, release this snake from strangling me. I'm sorry. Now somebody changed their mind. They want to rekindle. They want to evolve into the next phase. They realize that their inner child, okay, that subconscious programming had everything to do with it. But you're deeply hurt and sad now. And you're grieving and mourning. Like, you feel like this hurts. Like, honestly, like, look how big your heart is huge. Okay. And it's like, wow. So somebody is coming now, surprise invitation or meeting, but you're going to hesitate because it just doesn't, that's not how it works. Okay. And you've been focusing on self-worth. Oh, wow. To have the Phoenix, the butterfly, and the dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out, things come to light, adapt, change, heal. Oh my God. This has everything to do with the reading yesterday. What did I say? The things are going to come to light. You're going to find out some shit that you don't like, and it's going to make you want to hesitate. Okay? Be lighthearted, find out, things coming to light, adapt, change, heal. Okay? So you're going to have a choice whether to change, focus on healing your heart, okay, and like just change your mind and moving forward away from this person, but you're still going to be given the opportunity to heal. That's the whole point. That's the blessing for you. Okay, or somebody is going to expose it and allow you guys to, wanting you guys to move forward, and they are going to put the work. But like I said, the reading yesterday emphasized that you're going to find some things out and it's just going to be too much. But they're going to keep trying for like the next 6 months because it's that much. Okay, take it. It's not going to be for everyone, but that was a big omen yesterday. Okay, when the person comes to talk, what is it about? Oh my God, did you see this? Literally, no lie. This literally came out, was trying to come out like 12 times and I kept ignoring it. So that's how you know that. Engagement ring. Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. Someone's going to talk to you and tell you that they see this with you. They want a partnership with you. That they want a commitment with you. They see you as somebody that they want to be with. But you're going to be in the energy of like, I need to heal though, and I don't know. And in that process, you will be able to see if they're like bullshitting or not, because healing takes time, and they're going to have to, you know, stick to their words, to stick to what they're saying. But that someone's coming forward with that, but it's like a little too late. You don't know. Coffin. Yep, there was an ending. There was an ending, number 19. Okay, 9 plus 1 is 10. There's something that was supposed to go to the 10. There was an ending to it. Wealthy man. Okay. That goes hand in hand with that message of saying that somebody, there's a big omen for finances, especially because they had me channel that. Meaning like somebody thinking like, oh, I can't like offer this to this person because my finances aren't right. But they're not telling you that. Like, I need to get my finances in order for this to happen, blah, blah, blah. But they're not telling you that, you know? And they didn't realize that they were quite literally like killing this entire connection until it actually died. Okay? Until it actually died. They were thinking 3 plus 1 is 4 stability, that they were being stable, but really that comes from a place of fear and then made you act like that. They just confirmed that, no lie. Distant horizons. Wow. Hold on. Distant horizons, thief, and courthouse. What the hell is that? Adjudication. Okay, this is taking an unexpected turn. They're confirming something here right now. Change and journey. Okay, this is not for everybody. Bad health. This came out in the reading a couple readings ago, so this is for someone, not everybody. Straight up. Okay. This is for someone specific. This is not for everyone, but I got this message a couple of readings ago and it's here again. They are saying, and that's weird because we got that information. Yeah. Okay. I got that information about the engagement. This is always the engagement ring card for me. Gift. Okay. Someone coming forward and showing their hand and telling you that they want this with you. This came out in the last reading. This came out 2 readings, actually, straight up back to back. That somebody was in the process of ending a situation. Bad health to me signifies mental health. Someone was in a lot of stress that you didn't know about, okay? Because they were going through some kind of a legal situation. Thief, okay? Having to change. There's a woman here and a man. There's a woman here, a man, and tied to a little boy, okay? There's a woman here, a man tied to a little boy. And this man with the top hat is this wealthy man. So it's the energy of like somebody being responsible to deal with like paying for like a family member. I'll give the example of a baby mama. Maybe they have a child with someone. But this person was like, I literally said in that reading, making them so exhausted and putting them in a bad mental health where they couldn't even focus on love or like even think about that because they were working this person to death, always asking for more. It was just so stressful. This person did not have limits. There was literally a message in the combat video, which was a big one, that literally the ending of the combat video was somebody needs to go the legal route, end of story, so that you can, how could you have a relationship if you're in bad mental health? Like, there's no way. So somebody realizes that and is putting an ending to that, okay? Because they were like, it's like the wealthy man, like, okay, so somebody could not be, it's like the wealthy man, this is the breadwinner of the situation, right? But it was getting a little bit too much. So they're saying like this situation is not going to unfold until the distant horizon. An anchor means like solidifying something, because until there is a change made, okay, that will allow this person to go on their journey. See, here is somebody with luggage going in a car. Here's someone on a train with his luggage, like to move on. Like they cannot change. They cannot move on towards this until courthouse adjudication. And literally the adjudication is a man and a woman together. Okay, there's a man, a woman here. And this man is tied. This man is not tied to this woman. Oh my God, go hear that reading. It's exactly that. Look at this woman. She's like, ha, 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 ha. Like, she looks like, ha, ha. Like, she's playing games. Like, she was the same woman that came out before, the privileged lady. And my message was like, why do you need to be wearing all that? And it came out next to the boy that was in poverty. And I was like, how is it that the mom looks like she's like, where are you going? Looking like a freak. Like, are you going to a ball? And then the little boy looked like raggedy. Okay. So it was the energy of, again, somebody working themselves to death to provide for somebody, to be all happy, like somebody that just expected everything to themselves. This man is not tied to her. This man has a rope tied only to the little boy, and he looks exhausted, okay? So this person was like doing the best to like take care of this child, but it says thief. So this woman there is the thief, okay? it's not just stealing money, but like stealing their happiness because of this. That's why this person was tied. But there's like some kind of a court situation. I'm going to say it straight up. This is not like, this is literal because this came back to back. There's a man here leaving this courthouse happy. He looks relieved after having to go file some kind of a document between him and a woman. It's going to go in their favor. Once that changes, this person can move somewhere else, move to another home, and move towards a courtship and a marriage with you. The thing is, I feel like somebody not showing hand, like they did not tell you that. And that's a problem. But this is going to end. This situation that held you guys back. No lie. Oh my God. Look, like I said, this is going to open up the pathway to have a lover situation with someone. And again, I'm not pulling this out of my you know what. You know why? Oh my God. I'm not pulling this out of my you know what. You know why? Because this came out in the combat video, the video after, and it came out yesterday. They were like, it was like a hard message. It's for somebody who's watching. It was a hard message, and it keeps coming out. Okay. And as I channel it, the same cards keep coming out, and they keep emphasizing it the same way. Can you lie? Can you lie? What did I say? Who was this privileged lady? Look at the same kind of outfit. There she is again with that little boy looking all raggedy. He's tied to her. He's giving her the side eye. We're talking about the man in the situation, or the masculine energy. Remember, there's same-sex relationships. I hate to, no offense. I love everybody, okay? I have an aunt that's in a same-sex relationship, like a cousin. Like, it's not that, that's not about that. It's just so much to have to keep emphasizing that, all right? I'm so sorry. Don't take it personally. But there's a man here. This is definitely about him. The wealthy man, okay? Because of this privileged lady. Like, expecting everything for herself. And it wasn't even making the boy here. It was not even giving this boy a good life. And this has everything to do with family. Okay? This person has been thinking about this. The same cards. Dude, this... Ah! Oh, mess. The same cards. Same freaking cards. High honor, imprisonment, sudden wealth. Oh, you can't lie. Oh, my God. Oh, it almost makes me nauseous because I'm like, okay, they just want to give like advice here, but somehow they always have me go like they push me into these specifics that I'm not trying to like go into. But that's what they do, the angels. It's like, because whatever they want to emphasize the most, that's what they're going to emphasize. You can't make it up. The child, sudden wealth, imprisonment, high honor. This person has been imprisoned, and you too, because you're a byproduct. Everything in their life is a byproduct of that, especially love, because of the situation. Okay, child, sudden wealth is exactly that. When this person, after this person, you know, gets out of the situation, they can get out of being in bad health. And their child could be beautiful, like not looking raggedy. Okay, sudden wealth, like they're going to, it's like this person thinks that they're going to have a tough situation, but once they have a legal document, it's not going to be that bad. Imprisoned. Okay, it's like, okay, I'm not going to be imprisoned from this anymore. High honor. That's a battlefield after some kind of a battle. Whoever is honorable is going to come up on top here. And it's in regards to a child. I told you. That's for somebody, and it's very clear. So don't be worried about that. But it's like the energy of someone not wanting to share that because it's personal, whatever. But they can't be, they have to, and they will. Okay? And if someone's hearing this, if you're going through this situation yourself, it's nothing to be afraid of, okay? Because society sometimes in certain cultures make you feel bad for, yeah, looks, hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. Someone's going to, I told you, isn't the energy of you saying, I don't want to deal with this, but someone's not going to give up? Because they realize that they sabotage this. Sometimes culturally, right? And I know that because I've dealt with it. Like, it's like you get like the, you know, an old school, especially culturally, like, you know, going the legal route is like so disrespectful. It's someone that's taken care of your child, whatever. That's bullshit, okay? And when you're in the thick of it, it feels, you even feel guilty. You feel bad. I've gone through that. But going the legal route is not about like being vindictive. It is the best situation for all parties. And the party that's offended ends up realizing later on that it was the best thing that could have ever happened to them. Because whether you like it or not, especially if you have a tie with a child, okay, that brings a certain like, connection. And now it makes sense too. You could read it both ways. We had the girl with the snake, right? In that reading where this same situation came out, the girl with the snake was the woman with the child that was, or that was imprisoning this person. It could even be a mother figure, whatever. You take it as it resonates, right? That this person did not enable boundaries with, okay? That's what happens. Going the legal route is nothing more than to, like, just adding structure, man. That's it. So that this, the mother of the child, I'm just giving that as an example, take it as it resonates, lives a better life, can move on, find someone. You don't have to think about anything when you know this is what I'm getting, this is what I'm getting it. You know for a fact that your child's not going to be looking raggedy. All right? Okay? This child could be happy. You could be happy. Right? I've done that. I've had to do that. And of course, like the first year and a half was like, there was all this anger. But now I'm being open. Me and the father of my child and his wife have the best freaking relationship ever. I especially love his wife. Especially. And we don't have to talk about money. Right? I never doubted in my life that he was not going to provide for her. That's the funny part. Never. In the beginning, it's like I'm offended because of that. I think, well, you think I wasn't? No, I knew you were. But it was, he notices, we notice in the end that this was a blessing for both of us because now we don't have to talk. We can allow each other to be free. That's why he's married. He doesn't have to think about it. And if he wants to send extra, he does, And it allows you to just have structure. And if you meet someone else, you don't have to be arguing with your new wife about what you're sending and what you're not sending. It's very clear. Like, that's what's going on. But there was definitely, like, a female energy that was taking advantage and, like, fucking someone up. The chaser. Chaser in codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue. This person was chased. This person did not want to let go of this person. And it's almost like they were using a child or some kind of a situation. And and that's what happens because you think that they're doing the best for their child, but it really it puts them in a situation where they're more focused on you. Not the child. Addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block and restraint. This person had restraint with you because they were dealing with someone from the past that was codependent. Let's say, see this person dragging a heart on the floor. Someone possessive, controlling. Oh my God, with runner. And this while this person was trying to runner in codependent relationship, and then it put them in a situation, fear of intimacy and having to listen to their ego. Meanwhile, with you, soulmates, they had a soul connection with you. Soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. That's the problem. It put them in a situation of not honoring that. Not today. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation or call person, boundary, still angry. Two things. Not today in reverse, they're no longer going to avoid you. But this is how it was in the past. They were not dealing with it. They were avoiding a conversation. But now they're going to enable boundaries. Okay, I didn't mean to get that specific, but that's clear as day. And it came out before. Oh my God, you have a twin flame connection with this person. Yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other, stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking, attack. There's a lot of heartache here. Okay, so I'm telling you, you might not want to accept this person, but this person's going to. I like you. So this person's going to try to fight for it. And I did get that yesterday, that it's like, this is not like the freaking Disney Channel. Because everyone has free will. You can meet someone tomorrow and not want to deal with it. But it's the energy of you guys falling into a pattern that was destructive. It's also the energy of like, this led you guys to do things in your personal lives. To not want to deal with it, like cheating, whatever. So on top of this situation, there's a lot of heartbreak. So with that being said, you might be like so disgusted you don't want to deal with them, but someone's not gonna stop. I'm just gonna pull 4 and then we're done because I said I wasn't gonna pull a very long one. And here we go. They're just emphasizing, oh my God, that this is for you, Empress. Who's the Empress? The past 3 readings, we've been emphasizing. The Emperor kept coming out. Now we finally, this is the first time we got the Empress in this deck. Moon. Everything that's in the shadow coming to light. Full moon. Sorry. said 4. Son of Cups, Page of Cups. Someone having a someone wanting to have a conversation with you and offering a cup of love. A page is a very small offer, though. Okay, it's a very small offer. It's like somebody wants to start small and you're just going to be like, no. But they're not going to stop. There's some kind of like a block here. It's like a situation behind the scenes that you don't know about. That's the problem. But you are going to receive communication about it. Shit. It's going to happen in the form of a tower moment. They keep emphasizing that. Sudden shock, sudden event. Ace of Pentacles is going to bring stability. Or somebody is suddenly going to offer stability to you. But the 8 of Wands came out in reverse. 8 of Wands is very rapid movement forward, very rapid communication. It's kind of like somebody shockingly comes forward with a cup of love saying, I want to be with you. But then you putting a halt to it because of everything. Okay, which again, down the line, this person might work for it, but you don't, there is time needed. Like you're going to put a block towards it. And there was a lot of cards that came out about like having to heal, like, you know, Magician. Told you with strength. Oh my God, I can't make it up. And the World. Shit. But this person, that is that. First of all, this is 3 major arcana, and this is in regards to what you're going to feel about this. We started with the Empress now. Magician, strength, the World. Someone's going to continue to work hard. He has an infinity sign on his forehead with a rose in his mouth. All decks look different. They don't all have that. And this one has an infinity sign on his neck. This person's going to continue to work, be creative, to like offer love to you because they see you as someone they always want to be with. And the World card is number 21. It's a closing out of a cycle. You see there's a lot of darkness in the back, but this world is a rainbow. This person's going to not stop until you close the cycle, until the cycle of you not allowing this to move forward ends. This is a 3 major arcana. The biggest energy means I'm not giving up. You are my Empress. Wow, that's actually beautiful. So they clarified that about yesterday. The Devil. Oh my God. There's a lot of like toxic. Oh, you see? Oh my God, look how beautiful this is. I love this. First of all, this is the first. I bought this deck like I've only used it like 3 times. I think I bought it like what, like a couple of days ago, and it's like the same cards keep coming out. 10 of Cups. You are going to have the 10 of Cups with this person, I feel, for the most part, if not somebody else. But I'm talking about you and another person. I said the Sun card, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana. This is big time energy. We got twin flame soulmate. Like this is big time energy. Okay. Devil, Sun. The Sun is here now to shine on the Devil, like to block, to make the Devil go away. Everything that's been blocking your commitment to this person. He literally has a pentacle. I can't talk. He literally has a pentacle, this Devil on his forehead, which is the Ace of Pentacles. I said that this person's gonna come forward trying to offer, but you're gonna be the one to stop it. Whereas one point you would have wanted it, like you would have like without thinking gone after it. The Divine knew why they blocked that from happening. Because there was a lot of things behind the scenes, Moon card, that you didn't know about that needed to be exposed first. The Sun. It's like without you knowing, the Divine was preparing the perfect environment. It's like the Chariot card I always say. Chariot card moves forward, has no reverse feature. Is the energy of you moving forward without you realizing that you're moving forward. Like you thinking nothing is going as planned. This sucks, but it's been going exactly as planned. Because the Divine's like, no, this is too divine of a connection. I need to clear all of this out. The Moon. We started with the Moon. We're ending with the Sun. So that you guys can have the Sun. That's what you deserve. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. There's no darkness, clarity. Like literally, it's the ultimate bliss. That's what you deserve. But in order for that to happen, we need to shine light on the Devil and clear it out. Now, on a physical sense, the Devil literally means like someone like obsessed with something, or someone like, I'm not letting that go. Okay? Like really, like I'm not letting it go. Like that's also because the Devil energy is not just toxicity. It's also like like stamina, like I'm like obsessed with doing something, not letting go, like extreme passion, right? That's also associated with that because the devil's like your carnal mind. It's this person has a pentacle on the mind, this Ace of Pentacles. So you block it. No, they're going to keep Sun card, shining light, shining light, shining light until you guys have the light. Wow. And it's going to end at the 10 of Cups. Oh my God. It's going to end at the 10 of Cups. And they're emphasizing it's with this person. How do I know that? In every single reading, they emphasize the Father of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, to clarify that it's this person we've been talking about. Okay. And we emphasize that the rainbow is when you get to like your beautiful, like ultimate relationship. Antlers mean like, you know, being like stable, like you know what you want, you're wise. Okay. And it's interesting because I did have me channel like the fear energy as like this person being like in fawn mode. When he's like fawn, like deer caught in headlights. But when the rainbow shines on his antlers, like he's wise enough not to do that. Again, who offers the Ace of Pentacles? Who has the pentacle on his mind? The Father of Pentacles. Okay. All right. I'm not going to pull the peach card today. I'm not. I don't want to. Give me one card for the likely possible outcome for this week. Dude, for this week? 6 of Cups. Reconciliation with someone from the past, or someone from the past returning to have a conversation with you. All right, and give me what is the watcher going to feel about this week? Oh my God, I told you. What did I say? What did I say? But the devil, this is the after tarot. This is like what happens next. So the devil in the regular Rider-Waite has you guys shackled. Here is you having sex underneath the devil, like I don't care, like releasing that. So this week, the devil energy from someone in the past is going to be exposed.